Is the alkaline diet a hoax? Is it a scam? Is it a load of codswallop? Is it a load of rubbish? Is it scientific gobbledygook? That's the question I've got for you today, because there's a scientist called Joe Schwarcz, who's a chemist at McGill University in Canada, who says exactly that. He says that the alkaline diet has been taken out of all proportion and is not based on any real science or good sound chemistry. Why does he say this? Well, he says that our body, our digestive system treats, and I quote, treats all food and water and liquid the same. Our digestive system treats all liquid and food the same. Therefore, we don't need to worry about it. Is that what you're saying, Joe? Is that what he's saying? That because our digestive system treats everything the same, we've got carte blanche? I don't know. I'm not sure what he's saying here, but in a way, he's right. Our digestive system does treat all food and liquid the same way, and that way is to deal with it the best way that it can, which is to say thank you very much to foods which harmonise with our body's well-being, alkaline foods, fruits, vegetables, leafy greens, that type of thing, and pure alkaline water. And it says, oh no, what am I supposed to do with this? With acidifying foods, and tries to deal with it. So we've got a situation in our body where our digestive system is trying to cope either way, but we can either work in harmony and go downstream with what our body naturally wants, desires and thrives on, or we can try and paddle upstream by going against nature, by eating things like meat, dairy, processed foods, packaged foods, frozen foods, foods with additives in, alcohol, smoking, soda drinks, cakes, biscuits, ice cream, blah, 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 all the stuff which we know is bad for us. So I don't know quite what he's saying here, but anyway, he's been on CBC News, on Canadian News, talking about the alkaline diet, saying that it's not based on sound science because our digestive system treats all foods and liquids the same. Now, it's kind of like saying whether our bodies are in a hot temperature or a cold temperature, it doesn't matter because our bodies still react, and we've got these, he talks about the alkaline buffer systems, and he's correct in saying that. We've got these buffering systems which will neutralise acids, but there's only so much our bodies can do. So again, going back to the temperature thing, if we're slightly too cold, then we start shivering and we start getting our hair stand on end, and we're inclined to go and put something on to compensate for that, and our teeth start chattering to get us moving and to keep us warm. On the other end of the spectrum, if we're too hot, what happens? We start sweating, we lose a lot of moisture to try and cool us down, or release a lot of moisture to try and cool our body down. We vasodilate, so our veins come to the surface and will try and cool us down. So we've got these things that our bodies naturally do. Yes, and it's exactly the same with diet and our digestive system, but he fails to address one big thing, which is if we suddenly were to take ourselves and jump into the Arctic Sea and sit there for an hour, what would happen? Our bodies would start shivering and try and do things to warm us up. But how long would that be effective for? Why, if that's the case, if our bodies have got these mechanisms that will bring us back into homeostasis, back into balance, then why do people die of things like hypothermia when they're plonked into the middle of a freezing cold ocean? Why do we have things like heat stroke when people are overexposed to the sun? Because it's extreme. That's why. Extreme cases. Now we're living in a world where extreme is commonplace. Extreme is drinking a diet cola, which is massively, massively, massively acidifying to our bodies and expecting our body to cope. Okay, we're not talking about narrow margins here of deviating slightly from what is optimum. We're talking about massive deviations, smoking, pollution, alcohol, and that's even before we look at things like genetically modified foods. the evidence is there. You know, look at the rates of disease. So I think Joe is slightly, he's missing a lot of things out of the picture there. So yeah, is the alkaline diet a scam? Is it a load of twaddle? No, it's not. No, it's not. Fruits and vegetables are alkalizing to our bodies. We know that this is good. We know that this is the way forwards with our health, with our diet for long-term health, vibrancy, and prevention of getting horrible diseases. So go and check it out. Check out the article. I've linked to the article here, and leave a comment below. What do you think? What do you think? Why do you think that he's not given the full picture? Do you think that it's dangerous to obtain our information about health from the news? I personally think so, but let me hear your views. Okay, that's all for this video. I'll speak to you again soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.